Well, Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, fresh off of his big win to re-election in the 2022 midterms, has announced an investigation into COVID vaccines. I know. Ron DeSantis seems to be going fully anti-vax. We're going to talk about why. He also went on Fox News to attack COVID vaccines, but first and foremost, holding a press event yesterday wherein he announced, in conjunction with the Supreme Court of Florida, they will impanel a grand jury. Sounds pretty serious, huh? To investigate vaccine wrongdoing in Florida. I know, guys. I know. It's bonkers what's going on. Let's take a listen to what DeSantis had to say.
Because in Florida, it is against the law to mislead and to misrepresent, particularly when you're talking about the efficacy of a drug. We see just recently, Florida got $3.2 billion through legal action against those responsible for the opioid crisis. And so it's not like this is something that's unprecedented. So today, I'm announcing a petition with the Supreme Court of Florida to impanel a statewide grand jury to investigate any and all wrongdoing in Florida with respect to COVID-19 vaccines. And we
How powerful, how principled.
Anticipate that we will get the approval for that. That will be something that will be impaneled, most likely in the Tampa Bay area, and that will come with legal processes that will be able to get more information and to bring legal accountability for those who committed misconduct.
Yeah. Now, listen, there's two sides to this. One side is it seems as though Florida may have committed the misconduct in their opposition and attempt to tear down the vaccines, which I will get to in a moment. But the investigation really should be of those people. Now, you might remember, Florida involved in all sorts of hijinks with the vaccine. There was the woman who was putting together that panel to provide COVID information about hospitalizations, deaths, et cetera. She was fired. That was an insane incident, which should be investigated. They have this state surgeon general or head of Department of Public Health, Dr. Ladapo, who regularly puts out COVID and COVID vaccine disinformation as a mouthpiece for the state. That should be investigated, but that's not what they want to investigate. This is a point in the pandemic where cases are again going up. The hospitalizations are disproportionately the elderly. The deaths are disproportionately the elderly. We are in flu season. The numbers are not good for a group that is overrepresented in Florida. Florida, on average, having a significantly older population than many other states. DeSantis should be saying, hey, get your bivalent boosters because we need the protection right now. But instead, he announces an investigation into vaccine wrongdoing. The wrongdoing is the anti-vax people, the pharmacists who deliberately spoiled vaccines, and the pharmacists who didn't really vaccinate people, pretended to, but didn't actually vaccinate people, the chiropractor who offered bogus medical exemptions to be unvaccinated, to remain unvaccinated, fraudulently, and just to anybody who wanted such an exemption. The people who spread the disinformation online, some of whom work for the state of Florida. That's the wrongdoing we all know exists, but that's not what Ron DeSantis wants to investigate. He, after this event, went on Fox News, and that's a whole other aspect to this, which I want to talk about. And then we will sort of speculate on why now and why this, and we'll get to that in a moment.
Before you go, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can click the subscribe button below or above or wherever it is on your screen. And if you want to support my work even more strongly, the best way is to get a membership at joinpacman.com. and subscribe to the podcast for The David Pakman Show. There you can check out interviews, longer clips, and much more. It's on all the big podcasting platforms. Just search for The David Pakman Show, and all the links are also down below in the video description.